Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh my god. To this new episode of Music with Nick. I'm super excited because today I get to do a marathon for Travis, and it's something different. It's a little bit similar to what I just did. Literally just my last marathon I did for Scott, where I got to choose a song, but yeah, it was pretty similar to this project, but this is also like a challenge. So Travis gave me 6 songs, and I'm gonna listen to the first 4, and then he gave me 2 to choose from. So it's pretty similar to the thing that we did, Scott and I, but it's just like this is like a new thing we've been doing, Travis and Scott. So it's really cool because I literally get to choose the last song. So I am contributing, at the end of the marathon, what I think would fit the best. Oh, even though I haven't heard them, so it's kind of like a surprise. So it's, yeah, I'm reacting to 4 songs, and the 5th one is literally like, what is he gonna choose? So I think I would have a lot of fun doing that as well, giving you the choice, and then you randomly choose a song, and I don't know. I just think it's a great idea. So so that's what we're gonna do. Again, thank you so much, Travis, for sponsoring this marathon, for making this video happen. Please, everyone. Oh my God, the cable in the back. I was like, I'm gonna pick it up. It looks horrible, but oh my God, we have a surprise. We're getting a new instrument. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but it's for Alexia, and it's so awesome. I think we should do like a reveal, like a live and reveal it, but we still have to get it shipped and everything. So, but thank you so much again, everybody, for being here, and like I said, Travis, for yeah, coming up with the idea. Right, you got in touch with me per email, and also if you want to follow Travis on his social media accounts, his YouTube channels, I'll post them in the description because he has more than one. I just have to ask him exactly which ones, and then I'll post them. So I'll do that in post-production once I'm done filming, but they're going to be in the description, so you can follow Travis as well. He also does reaction videos, so watch his videos. He's very cool and very smart man, and very, he's just a very likable guy. Sometimes he just, he pops on stream, and I just watch him for a couple of, I can't say hours because I don't have that amount of time, but I just, I just have him on, and, it helps him, the longer you watch the video, the better, so. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do 2. So we have 3 songs from The Call, and we have 3 songs from John Ritter. So the two songs I'll do, let's see, because 1 second, he gave me a list. Because at first I didn't really understand what we were gonna do, and then I asked him. So the ones that we're doing is from The Call is For Love, from the album Let the Day Begin, and the track Let the Day Begin from the album Let the Day Begin. And there's also the track The Morning. So now I'm gonna do either The Morning, or I'm going to do the Josh Ritter track. So by Josh Ritter, we have the ones that we're going to listen to is A Girl in the War and Wolves. And the last one is The Temptation of Adam. So I'm either going to do The Morning or The Temptation of Adam as a final track, as the 5th track. So so The Morning is from the Reconciled album. Let's see. This is from 1986. Then Let the Day Begin is from 1989. So I love it. It's gonna be an 80s marathon. Then Josh Ritter, The Animal Years, 2006, supposedly. And the Historical Conquests of Josh Ritter, 2007. All right, so that's what we're going to do. And yeah, let's have some fun. Now, I've never really heard anything by The Call or Josh Ritter. So, but I kind of know what, Travis likes, new wave, but also 90s. So, just the stuff that I've been doing for him. Really cool stuff. Check out the other marathons. I'll always put all the other marathons by the same person at the end of the video, and they also pop up on the top of the screen, like you can see like a reaction to blah blah blah. That would be another Travis marathon, or at the end you can just click on the next one. But yeah, so give me just one moment. I'll set up everything and let's rock. All right, so pretty much only took off the glasses, and this is what I love about this channel, that we've basically just we just said we're just gonna do this, and if we mess up, let's just leave it. And because what I don't like in videos is the constant cuts, when there's constantly cuts, and it's just like I don't know, it gives the illusion of something highly produced, but it's just edited that way. It's just like, it's a little bit of a move, by the camera or something that they do, or they zoom in, or they go black and white. I do appreciate that, but it's just like, I just love it raw with all the mistakes, and sometimes mess up, I love to mess up, titles and artists, and I do something out of order and stuff, and I just love it. It gives it certain, it's just real, that's just the way I am, and I think that's just the way I also want to show it, because that's just, how we roll. Like Alexia and I, we do mess up, and yeah, we used to correct our videos, and that's why we had bloopers. Now the bloopers are literally in the video. So, all right, so I have the music pulled up. The Call for Love is the first one. Here we go. Let's see what this, music has in store for us. But I'm super, super excited, and I'm really thankful, everyone, you guys, for watching, and all you guys, for sponsoring these videos. Single song, marathon, all that good stuff. I mean, thank you so much, really, for the support. Okay, let's go with For Love by The Call. Can I crank it up like really, really loud for myself? Okay.
Early on a desert morning, into the burning sands we go. Said good day to the thieves and fakers. We did it all for a chance to tell a tale. Felt so worried.
love the sound of this band. I don't know, it reminds me of various like styles of music. I know it's new wave, you know, and but it has like, I love that it has like you know, the atmospheres with the keyboards, and it has like this the distortion, but the twanginess of the guitar, that lead guitar, that clean, that is so cool. And the voice, you know, the voice reminds me between, you know, I'm not an expert on these bands, but I know when I hear a song, I'm like, yeah, this is like The Cure or the Pet. What are they called? The Patch Mode. You know, I don't know. There's something about that style that screams a little bit Depeche Mode. But look, because I was like, okay, well, what is this? You know, so I look up fans also like, and there's bands, Missing Persons. You know, the English Beat, the Tubes. This is like a style like the Smiths. You know, the Alarm. I love that David and David. I did some David and David, I think, either for I don't remember, but it was for JK, or I just like, I'm so bad, you know, with remembering. But yeah, this is a fantastic style of music. Really, really cool. Almost, but I also want to say, you know, maybe early Pet Shop Boys, but Pet Shop Boys is more pop and more like, it doesn't have that rock, like, you know, that heaviness to it. So what does it say here? This oh wow, guest appearances with Peter Gabriel. Wow, they have cult status. Wow, really cool. Let's just continue. Let's.
I went higher than I'd ever been before. I went lower than the depths could hold. I said a prayer, then without warning, the figure rose up from the desert floor. He looks at me, says, how high are you? I look at him with my one good eye. We just smile and stand in silence. He did it all for a chance to die for love. For love. For love. For love.
Brad.
We think again on the dreams that made us. As I stare into your beautiful eyes, there came a day when the words had meaning. The sky cried and the waters came rushing. And you believe you are the lone survivor. I suspect you the bravest deeds. He just smiled and said it's all worth it. I fell down on my knees and I cried.
That singer, man. Okay, let me stop it before it bleeds over into... Oh God. Okay, I did it. Thank God. So yeah, there's like when he's like for love, for love. Like that reminded me a lot of like Jim Morrison, you know. I know Jim Morrison is a completely different The Doors, I mean, is a completely different style of music, but the voice, you know, that deepness and that coolness, but everything, like I really like the style. Like for example, the solo, it wasn't just like, you know, like you know, like very like melodic. It was more rhythmic. The whole like, you know, it was more like when like that section in Pink Floyd The Wall, you know. I mean, of course David Gilmour plays all these bends and these long notes, but he does a lot of like rhythm guitar in between when he plays his solo as well, that, you know. And that, I love that the guitar player stuck to that instead just going for the melody and for the, you know, melodic solo. It was more like a rhythm guitar, you know, approach type of solo, which is very, very hard to do, you know. It sounds easy, but it's not. Really cool band. I really love it. And the style, you know, the, you know, there's not a lot of change, but it's like, it has like this, I don't know, this vibe, you know. You can just like jam out with it. Really, really cool. So what I'm going to do, Travis suggested, you know, that I just like ping pong between the songs and the artists. So instead of just going with Another The Call, let's just go with Josh Ritter. And then let's go back to The Call, another Josh Ritter. And then I'm going to decide if I want to listen to more The Call or another Josh Ritter. And that's pretty much the marathon. So, all right, give me just 1 minuto. Segundo. All right, I'm back. So sometimes nature does call, you know. It's rare. But now Alexia has me on like 3 of these, you know. It's all water. It's just water. And, you know, you have to do, you know, you have to participate, of course. And no, I do feel better. I mean, with water, I just drink too much coffee. I don't drink anything else. I don't drink soda. I haven't had a soda in like, I don't know, I would say 3 months or so. Just great, you know, don't drink soda. But yeah, coffee, but I don't drink too much coffee anymore. I used to drink like 2, 3, and I just drink 1 and just water and tea. So yeah, I mean, but hey, you know, do whatever you like, do whatever makes you happy. Okay, so Josh Ritter, Girl in the War, from the Animal Years, and supposedly 2006. Sometimes, you know, these are wrong, these years. I'm gonna look it up anyways while I put on the song, but here we are with Josh Ritter.
Peter said to Paul, you know all those words we wrote are just the rules of the game, and the rules are the first to go. But now talking to God is Laurel begging Hardy for a gun.
I like
Got
this.
a girl in the war, man, I wonder what it is we done. Paul said to Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder. Pretend the dove from above is a dragon and your feet are on fire. But I got a girl in the war, Paul, the only thing I know to do is turn up the music and pray that she makes it through. Cause the keys to the kingdom got locked inside the kingdom. can't find a way to help her, they can go to hell. If they can't find a way to help her, they can go to hell.
So nice.
Paul said to Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder.
I love this because it's so, simple, but yet so full of stuff. I love the lyrics. I'm paying attention to the lyrics because it's like, well, it's just a couple of chords. It's easy to follow, but it's nice how the orchestrated it becomes, and it's really like it feels really a little bit more dramatic when that cello comes in. It's so good. And the voice here reminds me a little bit of Ben Gibbard. Ben Gibbard is a vocalist from the band called out of Seattle, Death Cab for Cutie. And man, that guy, it's not really my type of music, but the voice really is so good. It's like, check it out, Travis. You're gonna like it. Death Cab for Cutie. Alexia would love this. I'm definitely gonna send it to her, and she's gonna check it out, I'm sure. But this is like her type of music as well. It's lyric heavy. And she's always been into that kind of music before she got into all this music that we do on the channel. She was more into indie. This sounds more indie, but good, good stuff. There's so many good music out there. It's ridiculous. We will never be able to hear it all. And now that we're doing so much in Spanish, it's just opening up another universe of, you should check out our Spanish stuff, guys, because there's so many good musicians. Even if you don't understand the lyrics, just consider it like instrumental music with like, I don't know, I listen to music that I don't understand. I understand some French because it's very close to Spanish, but when I listen to music in French or I don't know, there's some languages, that I don't understand a lot, but I just enjoy it very much. It's really about the music and about the singing and the lyrics. You can always look them up, but yeah, just like a suggestion, because we just did a video, Pedro Aznar, and he used to play with Pat Metheny. He used to sing and play bass, and we did a reaction to him. Oh my God, what a musician. Okay, let's keep going.
Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder. Pretend the dove from above is a dragon and your feet are on fire. But I got a girl in the warp, all her eyes are like champagne. They sparkle, bubble over in the morning, all you got is rain. They sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. They sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. Hey.
Excellent. Wow. Even that organ there, that palm muting there with the guitar, beautiful. So I just like Travis, I just answered your comment while I'm recording this to the video by Scott, the one with the songs where I had to like come up with something. That was a little bit harder because I had to do it on the fly. So I just took like, okay, what 2 songs would really go well with this? And then I was like, I listened to the first one. I was like, okay, John Scofield, let's do a little bit of Greg Howe. And then Weather Report, I was like, okay, let's do a little bit of MSM. And then to close it all off at the end, Doobie Brothers. But thank you. So again, first comment. I'm kind of like sad that it only has 2 comments, you know. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I think it's just YouTube. It's music that YouTube doesn't recognize, so it doesn't push it out as much. I don't really know how it works. I don't really know how the algorithm works. Maybe Travis can help me with that one day, because sometimes you talk about that stuff on your channel. I could look it up, but hey, you know, I'm like Rick Beato. He's like, I don't care about the algorithm. I just release my videos whenever I want. I release the amount of videos that I want, because there's a certain amount for optimal viewership every 4 hours. I try to do that, but then they say only 4 videos a day, because otherwise people don't get notified. You know, it's like, I don't know. But again, I guess it depends on the artists. Now, with the videos in Spanish, it's different, because we released a video at 10 o'clock and it has already 3,000 views. Sometimes, I mean, this video that we released by Dan Vogelberg, it's been out for 4 days. It only has 600 views. I don't know why. Just some people just don't watch, you know, and it's the same people that watch our other videos, like 14,000 views, like Van Halen, stuff like that. You know, it's just like, I guess it depends on the people that are subscribed. One thing that I do wanted to show you guys at the end of the video, maybe, I was gonna make it like a little intro, outro, that only 20% of all the people that watch us, only 20% are actually subscribed. 80% of people that watch us like literally every day are not subscribed. That is crazy. But I looked up a number, and that's pretty much like, unfortunately, the case with all the channels. You know, there's just a lot of people who don't take that extra step to subscribe, that white button. And because a lot of people are like, oh, they're going to charge me something, Google is going to charge me. No, it's free. So please, if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. You really help us out, because that's what YouTube kind of wants. You know, they want a channel to have not just a large number of subscribers, but also that the people that watch their channel are subscribed. Because, I don't know, I guess they just make more money. You know, it's in the end, unfortunately, it's their platform, and they want to see, you know, money. And if the channel that you use, because we don't pay any money to use YouTube, but if the channel doesn't make any money, then they don't help you. They don't push out your videos. They're just like, well, you know, they have their videos, but we're not going to push them out, you know. So the more subscribers you have, and the more people actually are subscribed that watch you, the more the channel actually gets, you know, sent out. It's weird, but I guess that's how it works. Okay, this was awesome. This guy, Josh Ritter, is really, I don't know, his style is really, really like easy to listen to, you know, nice. It's a little bit sad, you know, as well. I mean, there was a little bit of that sadness in the song, but it was just a composition, you know, nice. I love that beautiful orchestration. And okay, but let's see. Let's go back to Let the Day Begin from the call, and let's see if they're a little bit more upbeat. I don't mind. I could be listening to sad music all day. Hey, you know, but it's just like I just heard a difference between modes here. But because I'm also ping-ponging around, you know. So let's go back to the call. Let the Day Begin. Here we go. That bass line, holy moly. Wow. Holy moly. Oh, man, that was so different. Same album, but it sounded literally like a different singer. And I love that slide guitar, that solo. Oh man. Really cool. Like really cool. Like the struggle is beginning. The conflict has initiated. Because now I'm like, damn, like depends on this next song if it's gonna be The Call or Josh Ritter. Like literally, if this song like doesn't outdo the first song, then I'm gonna do The Call, you know, because it's just, it has, you know, more punch. And I'm just like in a punchy mood right now, you know, like hey, let's just see what happens here. Okay, so okay, we're gonna go with Wolves by Josh Ritter. And this song is gonna pretty much determine if we're gonna do more The Call. Right now at this moment, I want to do more The Call. I love Josh Ritter, don't get me wrong, but this was just like power, you know. I love that power. Let's see. And I saw some there were some, because I was like, who's singing, you know? And it looks like it's just one singer. It looks like it's Michael Bean. And they had some trouble with releasing this album. The band's former label, Elektra Records, declined to release the album. What? Isn't Elektra Warner Brothers? Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so here we go with more Josh Ritter. I do love him. Don't get me wrong. Here goes Wolves.
I still remember that time when we were dancing to a song that I'd heard. Your face was simple and your hands were naked. I was singing without knowing the words. But I started listening to the wolves in the timber, at night. I heard the song when I looked in the mirror, in the house, and the moon drowned my eyes. So long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high, so long. Then when I came, there was little left between our skin and bones. Of love will make a meal. I felt my eyes lifted over your shoulder, the wolves at the edge of the field. I still remember that time when we were dancing to a song that I'd heard. Your face was simple and your hands were naked. I was singing without knowing the words. So long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high. And one day I just woke up, the wolves were all there.
Okay, so this, you know, I love this. This guy sounds more like it's almost like, you know, like The Call is more like the Bad Boys, you know. And this is just like a kind-hearted guy, you know. I love this Bob Dylan-esque, you know, approach. I love the that gallopy kind of like a drum. And it's just great harmonica, you know. It's just good music. It's you can feel, you can hear it's from the same album. But what I loved about The Call, those two songs were completely different. And also what I loved about this decision here is that The Call is not from the same two albums. I'm sorry, it's not from the same album as the first two songs. It's from a different album, so I could go completely in a different direction. And Josh Ritter is also, these two are from the same album, and then the third choice is from a different album. So this is such a cool idea. I hope we do this more often. But it's like you want to listen to more like, you know, I can't say it's heavy music, but it's rock, you know, it's rock, new wave. Or this is more indie, acoustic, you know, kind-hearted. So I don't know. Let's just listen to it. But I love this. Don't get me wrong. It's really hard. It's really hard to choose now. It's like, because both are really good. All right.
The wolves were all there. Wolves in the piano. Wolves underneath the stairs. Wolves inside the hinges. Circling round my door. At night inside the bed springs. Clicking across the floor. I still don't know how they found me. I'll never know quite how. I still can't believe they heard me. I was howling out that loud. So long, frozen. Nights I go roaming in the bed you used to share with me. I wake in the field with the cold and the lonesome. The moon's the only face that I see. I still remember the time when we were dancing, dancing to a song that I'd heard. Your face was simple, your hands were naked. I was singing without knowing the words. So long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high, so long.
Okay, it was gonna bleed over into the next track. Man, this is difficult. This is difficult because it also reminded me a little bit of this track, Dire Straits. What's that other? Oh man, I love what's his name? They call me the breeze. JJ Cale. It reminded me a little bit of JJ Cale. I know it's not like JJ Cale, but just reminded me. Oh man, this is difficult. Both are the same length, so it doesn't matter. It's just like I think I'm just in the mood for the call because they really surprised me with the second song. I was also surprised with Josh Ritter here, the second track, because it was actually almost better than the first one, but just the style, the style is more heartfelt, acoustic. It's just warm. It's very warm music, and I don't get me wrong, I love that, but I'm just in the mood, I guess, for some reason. I want the call to surprise me once more, because what was surprising with the first track and the second track, that the voice sounded completely different. I love that slide guitar. I love the first solo that was like all these little chords. But don't get me wrong, Josh Ritter is just beautiful, beautiful music, beautiful like indie style. He's actually going to be in Fort Collins, which is about 45 minutes away from here, on the 3rd of October. If you're here in Colorado, in the Denver area or near Colorado, or in the Colorado area, you can see him on the 3rd of October in Fort Collins. And we went to that theater. It's beautiful. And we saw what's his name? Palmieri. Wait, I have to give you the name. Eddie Palmieri. Eddie Palmieri, a jazz legend. Latin jazz legend, and we were just blown away by the theater, and it's sitting, and it's like the one in downtown Denver, beautiful, where we saw Herbie Hancock. I can't believe that I saw Herbie Hancock. That's one of those like musicians that my dad used to listen to, and I was like, wow, what is this? And it's like, it's Herbie Hancock, and I'm like, oh, and then I saw him live. Like, I don't even know if my dad saw Herbie Hancock live. He did live in the States for the longest time, so I'm sure he must have attended some concert. Although he was like, my dad, for some reason, he was just done with music because he was in the music industry so long, and it was just like every night, like if you have like a nightclub for, I don't know, 15, 20 years, you're just like done with music. I think that's what he told me once, that he was just like, yeah, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I think I played him some, I don't know what it was, like, I don't know if it was Pearl Jam or Tower of Power or something that I was into. And he's just like, yeah, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I just listen to my old swing. Literally all he listened to, like, when I was like I would say 18, 19, and then I would visit him. He would just have big band music on, or Stan Getz or Paul Desmond, stuff like that. Not even Miles. It was just too much. He was just into like, it's very soft, and that's where I, got into the whole bossa nova, Astro Gilberto, and all that kind of stuff, because he was just like done with loud music. So that's why maybe he didn't attend any concerts, but who knows? So hey, I'm gonna call it. Literally, I'm calling it with the call. I'm gonna go for the call. It's a hard decision. It's really hard, but I have to make the decision. I have to call it. So here we go with the morning. Sorry, folks, if you're Josh Ritter fans, I really do love him. Don't get me wrong, but I just need some more call in my life today. So here we go with the morning. Here we go from the Reconciled. Reconciled album from 1986. Here we go.
I am standing at the edge of my mind. If I look here, I might fall in. I sense danger. I'm divided, but I've decided it's my nature. But if I look back, I might fall back into yesterday. Broken. He says, I'm a young man, I got nothing to say. I got reasons for my feeling so disheartened. I am shocking to myself every day. I am standing at the edge of my mind. If I look in, I might fall in. I sense danger. I'm divided, but I've decided it's my nature. But if I look back, I might fall back into yesterday. I wanna run, I wanna shout, I wanna make thunder. Wanna know what kind of spell I'm falling under. Show me. Oh, I wanna live, I wanna breathe, I wanna love hard. I wanna give my life to you. Tell me. Oh, tell me. Oh, I wanna laugh, I wanna sing, I wanna love you. I wanna give my life over to you. Lose me in you. Love tonight. He was standing in this dark corner. He says, I'm a poor man, I got nothing to show. He said, please
Very good, man. I'm very happy with my decision. They did not disappoint. I love that, you know, and then also the solo, very different with those pinch harmonics, you know. Very different, all three songs, but just, you know, I needed that power, you know. And I love the singing here. This is before, you know, the other two tracks, before the 1989 album. This is 1986. And I love that keyboard as well. You know, just it's a fun time, the call. Really cool. And I'm sure, like Travis, I mean, you will enjoy both. You're gonna enjoy either or, you know. It's just like I pretty much decided which one. So yeah, this is a cool concept. I love this, you know, and also kind of like, you know, I like the talk, you know, so if you haven't noticed, you know. But so it is also, you know, a reason to talk a little bit more, to compare. And I don't know if I should listen to Josh Ritter now off the video. Now the thing is, you know, I could do the other song, but that would be unfair to all the other, you know, people that, you know, do these marathons. It's only 5 songs. I know I used to do 6, but because I had to add something by a specific record label so they wouldn't block it, and now I just do it in the intro. So just me, you know, I'm not gonna listen to it, not even off video. I'm just gonna keep it for later, for maybe some other marathon someday, because I know that's a song that you want me to react to. So I'm just gonna not listen to it. Let's keep it at that, and that way I'm not breaking any rules. But hey, this was awesome. This was an awesome marathon. 2 bands, I mean 2 musicians, a band and a musician that I hadn't heard before. And really cool music, really cool, different from each other, you know. Like we have like this rock band who sounds different on each track, pretty much. And then we have this really nice, you know, like, I don't even know. Well, like, let's see if I click on Josh Ritter, what comes up? Who plays like him? What other bands? Okay, so fans also like. Let's see if I know any of these. Joe Pug, Justin Towns Earl, Jason Isbell, Joe Purdy, Ryan Adams, not Brian Adams. No. Son Volt, Mason Jennings, nothing rings a bell. The Milk Carton Kids, the Evett Brothers, Blitzen Trapper. No, definitely a genre that I've never. This is like an indie acoustic, you know, style, which I love, you know, don't get me wrong. But yeah, the call just, you know, was just more, I was just in a mood more for the call. But hey, again, thank you so much, Travis, for this. I know you're dying for me to release this. I just recorded it today on the 28th, you know, so I'm probably gonna release it today as well, because some other stuff has like some repeating, like there's some stuff that I did with Alexia and some stuff that I did by myself, and I don't know, maybe I doesn't matter, you know. I'll release it as fast as I can, like I always do with all the marathons. Yesterday we didn't want to post anything for Memorial Day, just, you know, to have, you know, dedicate some silence, you know, so that's why I'm also a little bit behind, but I'll pretty much edit this together, and this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Travis. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate all you guys, your comments, you know, your likes, your dislikes, all that stuff, you know, engaging. It's all good, you know, it's all really cool. And yeah, but yeah, please make sure if you're not subscribed, also sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people. or just canceled like channels. Like I looked into the metrics the other day, and I saw it's like there's only like 10% of female listeners on the channel, which is also really weird. It's all like 90% just men, and the age group, like everything, is on YouTube. And yeah, but I mean, the only thing that I look for is like the one that interests YouTube as a pretty much a provider, like Google, and they want to have you subscribed, because that way you can pretty much, it goes down to you watching more ads. That's all this is about. All they want the videos for. They don't care if I make your day or if I make you happy. They don't look at that. I could be talking about like boulders or, literally, they don't care. All they want is for you guys to watch ads and buy stuff. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. That sucks. I know it wasn't like that, but that's what I'm going through too. I can't enjoy a movie nowadays. I have to pay extra on HBO and Amazon, and soon I guess Netflix, just to watch a movie without commercials. Now they now add commercials into your movie experience. Like, it wasn't like this for like 10 years. So I know it sucks. We don't put in the ads. They're in there automatically. We can't turn them off either. So it's just, that's the world we live in. And but again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.